69 Fury. And yes, owning as many of them as I do, I kind of have to point those out. That's a lost art there. Not just printing, but if you look close at that lettering, it's like trip over a tree. All of that's hand painted. That's a shame. It's a shame that's become a lost art. Little Valiant. Monte Carlo. Another Monte Carlo. Aha! There it is. That is a Aspen, and it is the top trim Aspen. I can't remember what they were called. But this is pretty much the exact same car as Aaron's car. It's just in slightly worse condition. Aaron's car is just a little bit nicer than this one. But, as you can probably tell, this one has a grill in it. And it looks like the chunk that's missing out of Aaron's grill is still in this one. So we're going to see if we can get this one out of here and make one out of two. Alright, so we're back in the shop. Back from going down to the wreckers. And we've got the grill out of that Aspen. And we've got this one here. And as you can see, Aaron's car is broken down in this section, which is good on this one. So what we're basically going to do is we're going to remove this section, oops, on this grill and graft it into Aaron's grill. And I notice it's got one broken corner here, so we'll fix that while we're at it, because, well, hell, why not? And then the other thing I noticed about Aaron's car was, so I grabbed one off another Aspen in the wreckers there. The washer bottle's missing. So we got lucky today. I looked at about 4 of them and I finally found one that wasn't cracked, wasn't broke, and is actually still soft. Like I can squeeze it and it doesn't crack. Which anybody familiar with these, well, this era of Chrysler plastic knows how rare that is. And actually it still had washer fluid in it too. That's so now it looks like I'm drinking washer fluid. But anyway, so we got that and we can put that on the car. Somebody's got this washer pump hooked up here, and it doesn't even go there. You can see this hole here, and this one here is where the washer bottle goes. So we can put that on, we can remove that from the firewall. That's another thing gone to clean things up. And we can get the grill all fixed up. Okay, so I pulled the grill out of Aaron's car, which, should you ever have to remove the grill from an Aspen or a Volare, it's pretty straightforward and simple. You have to remove the 4 number 2 Phillips screws that retain the headlight trim rings, or bezels, depending on who you ask. Now what you're going to find is, up here in this corner here, there's going to be a number 2 Phillips here, and a number 2 Phillips here that you can access. This one will come underneath the grill, and this one you come down alongside it. Now down in here you're going to find these 2 bolts, and these are 3/8. So there's one here, then up in the middle here on the back. You can either take this bracket off by removing another pair, there's one here and one here, of 3/8 bolts, or you can go ahead and take the 2 5/16 out, which is what I opted to do for. And then again on this side it's the same thing, 2 there and 2 on that little bracket there. And then your grill's out. So this is our victim. Like I said, the one corner here is broke off. So we'll go ahead and look at that. Put back on there. Something like that. And then if we look at the grill, right there, there's a big gaping hole. Which is why we went and got this one from the wreckers. Which, as you can see, it was not the greatest, but it will do what we need. Okay, so here's where we're at with Aaron's grill. At this point, it's all repaired and painted. And I'm just waiting on silver in the center emblem to dry, and then I can get in there and paint a few more little details on it. But I think it should look good on the car because it will be the only one in the world like it. So this is pretty much where we're at. Washer bottles in, and everything's cleaned up under the hood. The grill is done. Now that being said, he took the car on a little bit longer test drive this time just to make sure there was nothing that was a problem or going to become a problem. And I did discover a new issue. The front hydraulic hoses for the brakes are collapsing. As soon as they get warm, they collapse. So we'll have to do a set of brake hoses and service the brakes. And the car should be pretty well problem free.